Hi students, welcome back to All Force e-learning classes. In this session, let us discuss about problems. First one, a chord of a circle x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y is equal 0 passes through origin, subtends an angle tan inverse 7 by 4 at the point where the circle meets the positive y-axis, then equation of the chord is dash. Very important. Here given circle equation is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y is equal 0. In this circle, C is equal 0. That means this circle must be passes through center of the circle. Origin of the circle. C is equal 0 means that circle passes through origin. Okay. Next, center of the circle is equal 2, 3, radius is equal to root 13, root over g square plus f square minus c. This circle passes through origin and it cuts the y-axis at a particular point. Okay. Next, a chord of a circle x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y is equal 0 passing through origin subtends an angle tan inverse 7 by 4 at the point where the circle meets the positive y-axis. The circle meets the y-axis at 2 points. For getting on y-axis, what is the value of x? X is equal 0. On y-axis, x is equal 0. Put x is equal 0 in equation 1. We get y is equal 0, y is equal 6. That means the circle cuts the y-axis at 0, 0 and 0, 6. But the circle cuts the positive y-axis, and the chord passing through origin makes an angle tan inverse 7 by 4 at this value. Please observe this point. One of the chord passing through origin and this chord subtends an angle tan inverse 7 by 4 at where the circle meets the positive y-axis. Say this value is theta. That means theta is equal to value tan inverse 7 by 4. That means tan theta is equal to 7 by 4. Please observe this value. Tan theta is positive value. Positive means that value is acute angle. Theta is acute angle. Okay. By using this condition, we find the equation of the chord OA. Required value is meets the positive y-axis, then the equation of the chord. The chord passing through origin, what is the equation of the chord? Okay. Say this chord equation is y is equal to mx. M means slope. This chord passes through origin, so its equation is y is equal to mx. If we find the slope of this line OA, then the equation of the chord OA is nothing but y is equal to mx. How we find the slope of M? Okay. Please observe this diagram. It is the circle passes through origin and cuts the y-axis at 0, 6. This chord subtends an angle theta at B. Okay. Next, draw one of the tangent through origin. What is the equation of the tangent at Px1, y1? If Px1, y1 is any point on the circle, then equation of the tangent at that point is S1 is equal to 0. Here, the circle passes through the point 0, 0. That means 0, 0 is one of the point on the circle. So, equation of the tangent at 0, 0. Equation of tangent at 0, 0 is S1 is equal to 0. S1 means xx1 plus yy1 minus 2 of x plus x1 minus 3 of y plus y1 is equal to 0. But x1, y1 means 0, 0. That means minus 2 of x plus 0, x minus 3 of y plus 0 means y is equal to 0. That means 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. It is the equation of the tangent OT. Say this value is t. It is the equation of the tangent OT. Okay. Please observe this diagram. Already we discussed about alternative segment theorem. The angle between the tangent and chord is nothing but angle in the corresponding alternative segment. That means this value is theta, so this value is automatically theta. Please observe this point. The angle between the tangent and chord is nothing but angle between the corresponding angle in the corresponding segment. So this is theta, this is theta. Now the equation of the tangent OT is 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. Slope of this value is m1 is equal to minus 2 by 3. Slope of this value is minus 2 by 3. Slope of this value is unknown value, or this is m1 is equal to m, m2 is equal to minus 2 by 3. If the angle between the two lines is given, then what is the condition? Tan theta is equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. By using that property, we find the slope of the line OA or chord OA. Okay, very very important. Please note this point. The equation of the tangent at 0 comma 0 is s1 is equal to 0. That implies 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. Okay, 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. Let m be the slope of the chord OA, that is m1 is equal to m. Next, slope of the line OT, slope of the tangent OT is equal to minus 2 by 3. That implies m2 is equal to value minus 2 by 3. We know that tan theta is equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. That implies tan theta is nothing but here theta is equal to, but theta is equal to, since theta is equal to tan inverse 7 by 4, that implies tan theta is equal to 7 by 4. Substitute these values in this equation, we get 7 by 4 is equal to m minus of minus plus 2 by 3 by 1 minus 2m by 3. Okay, m1 means m, m2 means minus 2 by 3. Mod m1 minus m2 means m plus 2 by 3 by 1 minus 2 of m by 3. Okay, 3 is the LCM. That implies that value is equal to 7 by 4 is equal to 3m plus 2 by 3 minus 2m mod of. By removing the mod x is, if mod x is equal to what is the value of x? X is equal to plus or minus a. That means 3m plus 2 by 3 minus 2m is equal to 7 by plus or minus 7 by 4. Plus or minus 7 by 4. In this case, we get two cases. First case is plus value. Case 1. 3m plus 2 by 3 minus 2m is equal to 7 by 4. Okay. Or second case, 3m plus 2 by 3 minus 2m is equal to minus 7 by 4. After cross multiplication, we get 12m plus 14 is equal to 21 minus 14m. Okay. That means move this value to LHS. 12m plus 14m means 26m is equal to 21 minus 14 means 13. That means m is equal to 1 by 2. It is the first case. Second case, 12m plus what is that value? 4 plus 2 means 4 into 2 8 is equal to minus 21 plus 14m. Okay. Move this value to LHS. That means 21 plus 8 means 21 plus 8. That means 30. 21 plus 8 means 29. Sorry. 29 is equal to 2m. M is equal to 29 by 2. M is equal to 1 by 2 or M is equal to 29 by 2. So, here there are two possibilities. So, equation of the chord OA in this case is y is equal to 1 by 2x. In this case is y is equal to 29 by 2 into x. Please observe this value. Out of these, only one is correct. Please observe this value. It is the theta is equal to tan inverse. What is the value of theta? Theta is equal to tan inverse 7 by 4. That means this value is tan inverse 7 by 4 means this value is approximately 50 point something, 50 degrees something, or tan inverse 1 means that is 45 degrees. That means it is acute angle. This angle is acute angle. Please observe this value. This angle is acute angle. Angle in the major segment is acute. Angle in the minor segment is obtuse. Okay. That means, please observe this point. The slope of it is the OC. This is the diameter. The slope of OC is nothing but what is the value of C? Center of the circle is, what is the center of the circle? Center of the circle is 2, 3. Center of the circle is 2, 3. Slope of OC is equal to 3 by 2. Slope of OC is equal to 3 by 2. That means the required chord must be below this diameter. Suppose the chord OA is above this diameter, that means makes more than angle, that angle is obtuse angle. Here it is acute angle. So the OA lies, the slope of OA less than slope of OC. Slope of OC is equal to 3 by 2. That means less than 3 by 2 is the correct answer. Which is less than 3 by 2? 29 by 2 is more than 3 by 2. 1 by 2 is less than 3 by 2. So correct answer is y is equal to 1 by 2x. It is a failure case. It is the angle in the minor segment. Here there are two possibilities. OA is equal to this value or OA is equal to this value. Tan theta is equal to mod m1 minus m2 means we get acute angle one case, obtuse angle another case. But in this case we get only acute angle. So only one possible cases. One possible case. So m is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore equation of OA is equal to y is equal to 1 by 2x. That means 2y is equal to x. X minus 2y is equal to 0. Very, very important. This is the correct answer. This is failure case. Okay. Angle in the major segment is acute, angle in the minor segment is obtuse. By using that property and at the same time slope of OC is nothing but it is the OC slope is nothing but the diameter. The slope of OA less than slope of OC. By using that property we find this value. Okay. Next, second one. The line AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0 cuts the circle x square plus y square plus gx plus fy plus c is equal to 0 at capital P and capital Q. The line a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is equal to 0 cuts the circle x square plus y square plus g dash x plus f dash y plus c dash is equal to 0 at capital R and S, capital S. If P, Q, R, S are concyclic, then det of g minus g dash, f minus f dash, c minus c dash, a, b, c, a dash, b dash, c dash is equal to dash. Very, very important. In the first case, the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 cuts the circle at PQ. Suppose this is one of the circle. This is the first circle S. Say S is equal to x square plus y square plus gx plus fy plus c is equal to 0. The line cuts the circle at PQ. Say these values are PQ. Okay. The line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 cuts the first circle at PQ. Next, second circle. What is the second circle equation? S dash, say S dash. That value is x square plus y square plus g dash x plus f dash y plus c dash is equal to 0. The line a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is equal to 0 cuts that circle at R and S. Say this is another circle and this is the line RS. Cuts this circle at RS. Please observe these points. In this case, PQRS are concyclic. PQRS are concyclic means the circle passing through PQRS are concyclic. That means all of these points lies on the same circle. All of these points lies on the same circle. Please observe this point. It is one of the circle. All of these points lies on the same circle. Okay. PQRS lies on the third circle. It is first circle. It is the second circle. It is the third circle. PQRS lies on the same circle. Say third equation be the equation of the circle passing through PQRS. Okay. Please observe these points. For the circles 1 and 3, this is the common line. That means it is the common chord. Common chord is nothing but radical axis of the circles 1 and 3. Radical axis for the circles 1 and 3 is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Please observe this point. Next, radical axis for the circles, please observe this point, RS, the equation of the line RS is nothing but a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is equal to 0. It is the radical axis for the circles 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Radical axis is, what is the radical axis? A dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is equal to 0. Okay. Similarly, the radical axis for the circles 1 and 2 is, what is the radical axis for the circles 1 and 2? Radical axis for the circles 1 and 2 is, what is the value? S minus S dash is equal to 0. That means G minus G dash into X plus F minus F dash into Y plus C minus C dash is equal to 0. Here we get 3 radical axes. We know that the radical axis of the 3 given circles are always concurrent when the centers are non-collinear. If the centers are collinear, then the radical axes are parallel. If the radical axes are parallel or concurrent, then what is the condition? Det value is equal to 0. That means det of g minus g dash, f minus f dash, c minus c dash, a b c, a dash b dash c dash is equal to 0. So this value is automatically 0. Okay, very very important. Here the radical axis of the three given circles taken in pairs are concurrent. If the centers are collinear, they are parallel. If the lines are parallel, then that value is also automatically 0. By using that property, this value is equal to 0. Correct answer is 0. Very very important. Please note these values. Next, third one. A line passing through 1 comma minus 2 cuts the circle x square plus y square minus x minus y is equal to 0 at capital A and capital B. Then range of PA plus PB is dash. Then range of PA plus PB is dash. What is the given circle equation? The equation of the given circle is S is equal to x square plus y square minus x minus y is equal to 0. And the point P is equal to 1 comma minus 2. Please observe the location of the point. The point lies inside of the circle or outside of the circle or on the circle. Please verify this value. For getting the position of the point, we find S11. S11 means, what is the value of S11? 1 plus 4 minus 1 plus 2. 1 1 cancel, that is equal to 6. That means S11 greater than 0. Therefore, P lies outside of the circle. P lies outside of the circle. It is one of the circle, given circle S is equal to 0. P is one of the point. If the line through P meets the circle at AB, then what is the range of PA plus PB? Range is nothing but maximum minimum values. Here, PA is positive, PB is positive. For getting maximum minimum, AM is greater than or equal to GM when the quantities are positive. Here, PA plus PB by 2, PA and PB are positive lengths, these are lengths. PA plus PB by 2 is always greater than or equal to root over PA into PB. Okay, that implies PA plus PB is always greater than or equal to 2 root PA into PB. But what is the value of PA into PB? PA into PB is nothing but mod S11. If the line through meets the circle at A and B, then PA into PB is equal to mod S11. By using this property, we find the minimum value. That means PA plus PB is always greater than or equal to 2 into root S11 means S11 value is 6, 2 root 6. So minimum value of this function is 2 root 6. Minimum value of PA plus PB is 2 root 6. Please note this point. Okay, for getting maximum value, minimum value means 2 root 6 means it is possible when PA is equal to PB. PA is equal to PB means both A and B are coincide. Suppose here A is equal to B. That means A and B are coincides means it is the tangent. For getting the minimum value of PA plus PB, PA is equal to PB. PA is equal to PB when it is possible A and B are coincide. That means length of the tangent. Length of the tangent is nothing but root S11. PA is equal to root S11. PB is equal to root S11. By using that property, we find this value. Okay. Next. For getting the maximum value, AB must be, the line must be passes through center of the circle. Center of the circle, here AB. For getting maximum value, the line must be passes through center. That means PA is equal to CP minus R, PB is equal to CP plus R. So maximum value of PA plus PB. PA plus PB. Here PA is equal to what is the value? CP minus R. What is the value of PB? CP plus R. Okay. By adding these two values, PA plus PB is equal to 2CP. C means center of the circle means 1 by 2 comma center of the circle is equal to 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. P is 1 comma minus 2. By using the distance between these 2 points, we get CP value. So maximum value is equal to 2CP. Find the distance between the 2 points, range of this value. Okay, in alternative method, by using parametric form also we find the maximum value. Parametric form, x is equal to h plus r cos theta, y is equal to k plus r sin theta. By using that property also we find maximum values. It is easy method. For getting minimum value, PA is equal to PB. For getting maximum value, the line must be passes through center. Please note this point, very 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 important. Okay. Next, range of that value is also, minimum value is 2 root 6. Find the maximum value. What is the maximum value? That value is maximum. It is the range of that PA plus PB. Okay. Two parallel chords of a circle of a radius 2 are at a distance of root 3 plus 1 apart. if the chords subtends an angle pi by k comma 2 pi by k, where k greater than 0 at the center of the circle, then step of k is equal dash. In this case, the radius of the circle is equal to 2. Radius of the circle is equal to 2 units and two parallel chords are there. Suppose AB is one of the chord and CD is the chord which is parallel to the first chord AB. The distance between these two chords is, these two parallel chords is root 3 plus 1. The distance between these two chords is root 3 plus 1. It is the given data, and at the same time these chords subtends an angle pi by k comma 2 pi by k at the center of the circle. Say put theta is equal to pi by k, then automatically 2 pi by k is equal to 2 theta. That means the chord makes an angle theta and 2 theta at the center of the circle. Okay, first chord makes an angle theta at the center of the circle. Say this value is theta. The second chord subtends an angle 2 theta at the center of the circle. Okay, AB and CD are two parallel chords. First chord subtends an angle theta, second chord subtends an angle 2 theta, where theta is equal to pi by k. Now we find the value of k. Okay, here radius of the circle, what is the radius of the circle? Radius of the circle is 2 units. It is the radius, it is the radius, it is the radius, it is the radius. Radius value is 2 units. Okay, draw a perpendicular from center of the circle. Say C1 is the center of the circle. C1 to this value, it is nothing but perpendicular bisector, angular bisector, all are same. Okay, it is the midpoint. Okay, next say this value is H1. Say this value is H1. This total angle is theta. That means that automatically this angle is equal to theta by 2. This total angle is equal to 2 theta. Draw a perpendicular here also. Automatically this angle is 2 theta. This part is automatical theta. Okay. By using the trigonometric values, this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. By using the trigonometric values which we find H1 comma H2. H1 means the distance from C1 to this chord. H2 means C2 plus this chord. H1 plus H2 is nothing but root 3 plus 1. By using that property, we find the value of k. Okay. From the triangle, say this value is M, projection this value is N. From triangle BMC1, from triangle BMC1, what is the value of adjacent side H1? Hypotenuse is 2. So we use cos theta 1. Cos theta means theta by 2. Cos theta by 2, okay, is equal to H1 by, what is the value? H1 by 2. That means H1 is equal to 2 cos theta by 2. Okay. Similarly, from triangle DNC1, cos theta is equal to, what is the adjacent side? H2 by 2. H2 by 2. That implies H2 is equal to 2 cos theta. But from the given, the distance between these two chords is nothing but root 3 plus 1. But from the given, H1 plus H2 is equal to root 3 plus 1. What is the value of H1? H1 means 2 cos theta by 2 plus 2. What is the value? 2 cos theta is equal to root 3 plus 1. That implies 2 is the common term. Cos theta plus cos theta by 2 or cos theta by 2 plus cos theta, both are same, is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2. Okay. Please observe this value. It is true only when theta is equal to how much? Suppose we take theta is equal to 60 degrees. That means pi by 3. What is the value of this value? Cos 60 means 1 by 2. Cos 60 by 2 means cos 30, root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but root 3 plus 1 by 2. It is true only when theta is equal to pi by 3. But we take theta is equal to pi by k. This value is pi by k. Therefore, what is the value of k? K is equal to 3. Step of k means integer. So, step of k is also 3. Step is greatest integer function. Okay. Very, very important. Please note this value. Therefore, k is equal to 3. Yet theta is equal to 60. This equation is true. 60 means pi by 3. Compare this value with pi by k. So, k is equal to 3. Okay. Next, fifth one. Find the equation of the circle which touches the line 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0 at 2, 1 and has the radius root 13 units. Find the equation of the circle Find the equation of the circle which touches the line 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0 at 2, 1 and has the radius root 13 units. It is the given line 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0 is the given line and the circle touches at P 2 comma 1. Say this is the circle. Now we find the equation of this circle. In family of the circles already we discussed about this point. If L is equal 0 is the tangent and P is the point of contact, then equation of any circle passing through this point is, how many circles are passing through this P? Infinite number of circles. Any circle passing through this P and touches this line means S plus lambda L is equal 0. If the circle S is given, we use S. Otherwise, S means we take the point circle of this point P. Point circle means x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square is equal 0 square. Okay, by using that property, we find the equation of this circle. Very, very important. Here P is equal to, point of contact P is equal to 2 comma 1 and the line L is equal to 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. Equation of any circle passing through this point P 2 comma 1 is S plus lambda L means, S means point circle. That means x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square plus lambda of 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. Okay, it is the equation of any circle. Now we required value is lambda. The lambda is obtained by using the condition. What is the radius of the required circle? Root 13. What is the radius? Radius is equal to root over g square plus f square minus c. By using that property, we find lambda. Substitute the value of lambda in this equation. We get the required equation of the circle. Okay, this is equation number 1. After expansion, it can be reduced into x square minus 4x plus 4 plus y square minus 2y plus 1 plus lambda of 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. That implies x square plus y square plus x is the common term plus x of, what is the value of coefficient? 2 lambda minus 4. 2 lambda minus 4 plus y coefficient. Here y coefficient is minus 2y, here minus 3y. Minus y is the common term. So 2 plus 3 lambda. 2 plus 3 lambda or 3 lambda plus 2. Okay, 3 lambda plus 2. Next constant terms are plus 1 plus, what is this value? Lambda. 1 plus lambda is equal 0. It is in the form of standard form x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fi plus c is equal 0. Here g is equal to 2 lambda minus 4 by 2. F is equal to minus of 3 lambda plus 2 by 2. C is equal to 1 plus lambda. What is the radius of the circle? Root over g square plus f square minus c. But from the given, this value is equal to root 13. By using this property, we find the value of lambda. Okay, find the value of lambda and substitute the value of lambda in this equation. We get the equation of the required circle. Very, very, very important point. In another case, suppose the question is in this way. Find the equation of the circle which touches the line at 2 comma 1 and passes through the point, particular point 0 comma 0 or any other point x1, y1, so on, any other point. Suppose in this way, in this case also the circle passes through P 2 comma 1 and touches the line. Any circle passing through this value is nothing but s plus lambda L is equal to 0. S is the point circle. Here lambda is unknown value. How we find the value of lambda? This required circle passes through 0 comma 0. Substitute this point in this equation, we get the value of lambda, and substitute the value of lambda in this equation, we get required equation. Okay, very, very, very important. Find the value of lambda by using this property. Okay, g square means 2 lambda minus 4 by 2 whole square. That means lambda minus 2. This is lambda minus 2. Okay, lambda minus 2 whole square plus 3 lambda whole square by 4 minus c means minus of 1 plus lambda is equal to 13 after squaring. Simplify this value, we get 2 values of lambda. It is a quadratic in lambda. We get 2 values of lambda. Here there are 2 possibilities. Radius is for something root 13. Upper triangle, one possibility, lower triangle, one possibility. There are 2 possibilities, above the line, below the line. Okay, by using that property, we find the equation of the circle. Next, sixth one. Note the question. As shown in the figure, the 5 circles are tangents to one another consecutively and to the lines L1 and L2. And the lines L1 and L2. If the radius of the largest circle is 18 and that of the smallest circle is 8, then the radius of the middle circle is dash. Radius of the middle circle is dash. The diagram is in this way. It is the first circle, second, third, fourth, fifth. All of these are touch each other externally. The circles are tangents to one another means they touch each other. Tangents means they touch each other. Okay. and also L1 comma L2 are common tangents. Here smallest radius of the circle is 8 and greatest radius is 18. What is the radius of the middle circle? Okay, please note the diagram. L1 comma L2 are nothing but direct common tangents of every pair of circles. Direct common tangents. Suppose extend these two lines L1, L2. These are intersecting at a particular point P. Say this value is theta. Here the line joining the point of intersection and the centers are collinear. Okay, so join this value in this way. So this value is totally, this angle is total theta, this angle is automatically theta by 2. Say this value is theta, this angle is theta by 2. Okay, please observe this point. It is the tangent, it is the tangent. Okay, draw one of the line from C1 to parallel to this tangent. Draw a line C1 to this value. This is the parallel to this tangent. This is parallel to this value. This angle is 90 degrees, this angle is 90, automatically this is automatically 90. Okay, it forms a rectangle. Here what is the value of this value? This is the radius of R1. It is the, say second circle radius is R2. This total value is R2. This total value is R2. Please observe this value. This is R1. What is this value? This value is nothing but R1. What is this value? This value is R1 minus R2. Or sorry, this value is R1, R2 minus R1. This value is R2 minus R1. Please note this value, R2 minus R1. Please observe this diagram. This is the first circle. This is the second circle. It is C1, C2. Okay. It is the tangent. Touch each other at this point. Suppose I draw one of the line which is parallel to this value. This value. Okay. This angle 90, this angle 90, this angle 90. So it must be rectangle. This radius is R1. This radius is, what is this radius? This radius is R2. This is R1 means this value is also R1. So this value is equal to R2 minus R1. Okay. Since the two circles touch each other externally, that means this value is equal to R1 plus R2. What is this angle? Theta by 2. Okay. Now, this is 90 degrees. 90 degrees opposite side is hypotenuse. By using the sine value, sine theta by 2 is equal to R2 minus R1 by R2 plus R1 or R1 plus R2. Okay. By using the component and dividendo, sine theta, this is by 1. Okay, by 1. Sine theta by 2 or 1 by sine theta by 2 is equal to R2 plus 1 R1 by R2 minus R1. By using component and dividendo, 1 plus sine theta by 2 by 1 minus sine theta by 2 is equal to, by adding these two values we get 2R2 by 2R1. That means R2 by R1. Please observe this diagram. In this case, R2 by R1 is equal to 1 plus sine theta by 2 by 1 minus sine theta by 2. Here theta is constant. For the second and third circles also we get 1 plus sine theta by 2 by 1 minus sine theta by 2 is equal to R3 by R2. Here also we get same angle theta, R2, R3. Similarly, for second and third and fourth, 1 plus sine theta by 2 by 1 minus sine theta by 2 is equal to R4 by R3. Okay. Similarly, next two triangles we get 1 plus sine theta by 1 minus sine theta is equal to R5 by R4. From these values, what is the condition? R2 by R1 is equal to R2 by R1 is equal to R3 by R2 is equal to R4 by R3 is equal to R5 by R4. What is the meaning of this value? T2 by T1 is equal to T3 by T2 is equal to T4 by T5 means the R1, R2, R3 are in GP. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 are in GP. Please observe this value. The radii of the given circles are in GP. Okay. If A, B, C, D, F are in GP, what is the condition? R1 into R5 is equal to R2 into R4 is equal to R3 square. By using that property, we find radius of the middle circle. Okay. Here, R1 into R5 is equal to R3 square. What is the value of R1? Radius of the first circle is equal to 8. This value is 8. R5 is equal to 18. So, R3 square is equal to 8 into 18. So, R3 is equal to, find the value. R3 is equal to under root 8 into 18. That means this can be reduced into 9 into 2. That means root 16, 4 into 3. That is equal to R3 is equal to 12 units. Please note this diagram. Proof. Consider first two circles. Please note this diagram. Sin theta by 2 by 1 is equal to, sin theta by 2 is equal to R2 minus R1 by R2 plus R1. A by B is equal to 1 by 2, B by A is equal to 2 by 1. Reverse this ratio. 1 by sin theta by 2 is equal to R2 plus R1 by R2 minus R1. By using component dividend, we get R2 by R1. Similarly, for the circles 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 5. Finally, we get R2 by R1 is equal to R3 by R2 is equal to this value. These are in GP. In GP, A, B, C are in GP. What is the condition? A, B, C are in GP. AC is equal to B square. Suppose A, B, C, D are in GP. What is the condition? A into D is equal to B into C. By using that property, we find R3. Okay. Next, seventh one. Let ABCD be a quadrilateral with area 18 with sides AB parallel to side CD. ABCD be a quadrilateral with the area 18 with sides AB parallel to side CD and AB is equal to 2CD. Length of AB is equal to 2 times of CD. Let AD be perpendicular to the sides AB and CD. Let AD be perpendicular to the sides AB and CD. If a circle is drawn inside the quadrilateral ABCD, if a circle is drawn inside the quadrilateral ABCD touches all the sides, then radius of that circle is dash. Here ABCD is a quadrilateral with area 18, okay, with sides AB and AB is parallel to CD. At the same time, AB is equal to twice of CD. Suppose it is AB, take this value is AB, it is CD. Here AB is double of the CD. AB is equal to 2 into CD, and at the same time, AD be perpendicular to both AB and CD. So you take CD here, CD. AD is perpendicular, this line AD, it is perpendicular to both AB and CD. This means this angle is equal to 90 degrees. The quadrilateral is in this way. Please observe this diagram. The quadrilateral is in this way. ABCD is the quadrilateral. Okay. AB parallel to CD. Please observe this value. And AB is equal to 2CD. These are the conditions. And at the same time, AD perpendicular to both AB, comma CD. These are the given conditions. By using that conditions, I draw a quadrilateral. Okay. Next, suppose say this value is A units. This value is A units. Automatically, this value is equal to 2A. Since AB is equal to 2CD, let CD is equal to A units. Automatically, AB is equal to 2A. Okay. 2A units. A circle is drawn inside the quadrilateral ABCD, touches all the sides. That means the circle is in this way. The circle is in this way. It touches all the sides of a quadrilateral. The circle is in this way. Touches all the sides. In this way. A, B, C, D. Okay. Please observe this value. Say this value is A units. This value is 2A. Okay. Now we find the radius of this circle. Let R be the radius of the required circle. Let R be the radius of the required circle. These two are parallel. That means these two are parallel, means parallel tangents. The distance between these two parallel tangents is nothing but diameter. So this value automatically equal to 2R. This value automatically equal to 2R. From the given area of the quadrilateral, what is the area? It is simply it is a trapezium. Two sides are parallel. In a trapezium, what is the area? H by 2 into A plus B. Area of ABCD is equal to what is the area? Area of the quadrilateral is 18 square units. That means H by 2 into A plus B is equal to 18. Area of the trapezium is equal to H by 2 into A plus B. Here H is the distance between the parallel sides and A comma B are length of the parallel sides. Here height means 2R. 2R by 2 is equal to what is the distance between the parallel sides? A plus 2A. That means 3A is equal to 18. Here 2 cancel. 3 6 times. That means AR is equal to 6. It is one equation. AR is equal to 6. Please note this diagram, and AR is equal to 6. If we find the value of A, then we get R. Required value is R. So, what is the value of A? How we find the value of A? Please note the diagram. Say this value is D, the point of contact is D, this is E, this point of contact is E, this is F, this is D, E, F, G. Say this value is G. D already, this is E, F, G, H. Say this value is H. Okay. Next, draw a projection of C on AB. This is A units. Automatically, this value is automatically equal to A units, and this is A. This is H. Now we find the relation between A and R. For solving A, here there are two unknown values. For finding two values, we get required number of equations are 2. So one equation is available. We find another equation also. That is, we find the relation between A and R. How we find the relation between A and R? Suppose, please observe this value. E, F, G, H. These are the points of contacts. Say this value is J. This value is J. In this triangle, it is the right angle triangle. Suppose we find this value. This is the value A. This value is nothing but 2R. This value is nothing but 2R. Height 2R. Suppose we find BC length. Then we use right angle triangle property. Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. By using that property, we get the relation between A and R. Okay. How we find that value? Suppose it is one of the circle. P is external point. PA comma PB are two tangents. What is the relation between these values? Length of the tangent from external point to this circle is equal. PA is equal to PB. By using that property, we find this value. Here, BA is equal to BH. What is the value of BH? BE is equal to what? BE is equal to BH. BE is equal to BH. What is the value of BH? BH is nothing but, please observe this value, it is nothing but diameter, BH. This length is nothing but, this value is equal to radius R. Okay. This total length is equal to 2A. This is R. What is the value of HB? That is equal to BH is nothing but, this value is equal to total AB minus AH. That means 2A minus R. Please observe this value, 2A minus R. This value is 2A minus R. Okay. Next, at the same time, C is also external point. CF is equal to value CE. What is the value of CE? CE is equal to CF. For getting CF, what is this length? This length is equal to R units. What is this value? A minus R. CF is equal to A minus R. This length is equal to A minus R. Okay. A minus R. In triangle BCJ, what is the value of BJ? BJ is equal to A units. What is the value of BC? It is the hypotenuse. That value is equal to 2A minus R plus A minus R. That means 3A minus 2R. Okay. What is the value of CJ? CJ is equal to 2R. It is the right angle triangle. By using the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. What is the hypotenuse? 3A minus 2R whole square is equal to A square plus 2R whole square. Okay. By using this property, we find the relation between A and R. That means here AR is equal to 6. This is the equation 1. AR is equal to 6. After simplification, we get 9A square plus 4R square minus 12AR minus 2AB is equal to A square plus 4R square. 4R square cancelled. 9A square minus A square means 8A square minus 12AR is equal to 0. 4A is the common term. 4A is the common term. That means 2A minus 3R is equal to 0. A not equal to 0. That means 2A is equal to 3R. What is the value of A? A is equal to 3R by 2. Substitute the value of A in this equation from 1 and 2 or from 1 and 2. A value is 3R by 2 into R is equal to 6. Okay. 3 here 2 times cancel. R square is equal to 4. That implies R is equal to. Therefore, radius of the circle is equal to 2 units. Please note this value is very, very important.